man. US Trans Loco? Crazy good transportation. Oh yeah. All right. Drive shaft. She got the carrier bearing. Ooh, all dirty. Drive shaft complete. Back to tarping, or actually strapping. And that's what actually moves up and down and pushes on the spring. Those head bolts are probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to get out. And a JB Hunt one. Oh, that was nice of you. 19765 from Fleet Guard. So that is a wrap. What do you think? You good?
Every state is probably going to be different. No way.
Come on.
They say it's snowing?
Yeah.
Wait, it's literally...
No, in the front yard. Come on. Go check it out.
Wait, it's literally snowing?
That's what they say.
Go look on the back. Go look. Is it?
I think it's snowing. Oh, no, I forgot.
You know what?
It's April 1st.
Fools. April Fools.
Oh, Cash is like, what? You're a prankster.
That makes sense.
So it makes sense. So you guys can do stuff like that at school.
Did we get you?
Yeah.
April Fools. And we bought a new CabOver. Uh-oh, that's not working.
Yay!
That was a good prank. April Fools, Mom. Off to school. Only 2 months left, guys. Love you. Be awesome. Be kind, okay? It is time to start looking for some loads on Truck Smarter. Somebody. Is out. Let's grab some Life cereal, Cinnamon Life, and get a cup of coffee. And then we're going. Let's check out Truck Smarter, the totally free load board right there in the middle. I drink some green APU coffee. It's not really green APU coffee. It is Dunkin' Donuts. 3,200 loads for where I live. It's dry van, about 180-mile radius. Let's see what we got for Monday after Easter. Connecticut for 21. Palm Beach. So when there's a spectrum like that of a low and a high, it's kind of like they don't have a load or a rate posted. They're trying to see who's going to be the bottom. Kentucky for 850. That wasn't even there last when I was going to Matt's. Probably because someone else was taking it up there. New York 16. Still a little bit light on these loads. Jacksonville for 5. Or Johnsonville, sorry, not Jacksonville. Coyote for some reason is having problems right now. They won't let me log in. I try to they say my password doesn't meet their criteria anymore. So I try to reset password. It does not send me an email. Let me know if any of you guys are having that same problem with Coyote. Maybe I have to delete the app and re-upload the app again. Sometimes you gotta do that. There's that Anderson to Winter Haven. There was like 3 of those up earlier. They bumped it to 15. It was, I think, 13 yesterday. So we'll do our 2,000. See what they say. If they respond, they have not been responding lately. I have to call them. So they just give them a generic AI response. What else we got? Okay, let's look for some fuel. See what they got for fuel discounts, and we'll keep checking out the boards and drinking this coffee. But always check out Truck Smarter and your fuel network. So those are the loads for today. We are done with our coffee. Thanks Green APU for getting it to us. But yeah, we saw that video that was on there. We were looking into 855 Cummins now. Big cam. I've seen them all over the place. They're older. I talked to Allison about them. She calls them dyno motors. They're old school dinosaur. But they don't really have any experience with them. So I'm trying to research them. I guess they're not too expensive to rebuild. That guy does a good video about the difference between the Caterpillar and the Cummins. So Jerry and Allison are like, you're gonna hate the power and all that. Well, I think we bought a CabOver, guys. I think we found the one. So appreciate it. One of our subscribers showed me it. I never even saw it. So we're gonna go try and check it out and buy it. We have the money to buy it, but first I'm gonna go check out my FLD, see if that clutch brake has been looked at yet. I told them just get to it when they can. So we'll go check on that, but I think we found the one, guys. So the power of YouTube. If it all goes well, I might need to borrow someone's RGN to get it back here because it's a project. Just need a little bit of work. It's all there, just needs to be finished. So, but you guys just keep me in the pressure of that, and then we'll see if we're gonna get it. If it's gonna fruition, if it's meant to be, been praying about it, then it'll be. So, but yeah, I gotta learn the 855 Cummins if I'm gonna get it. Seeing more and more of those little tiny trucks being used around here. I guess it's a good way to save some fuel. Let's go check out our buddies. There's some smoke in here over there to the left. Check out our buddies at the cement company and see what they got going on and if they've been able to check out the FLD, because I don't know if I'll keep the FLD and the CabOver, but I really, they're clearing that land over there too, but I really don't need them both, so I would like to have the CabOver instead and start putting money towards that and getting it going. Oh, FLD. So our good buddy Tay's got to look at it. It is the clutch brake, so he's gonna go ahead and replace that and adjust it, but I think it might be staying here. They need a couple more reliable trucks, and this one's ran its butt off for me, so they can run its butt off for them. So that'll be a trade out. They'll get that and they'll still be around, but I will go get the CabOver I'm looking for. It's definitely gonna be a project, just kind of like this one was, but we got this one running right and reliable. We will do the same to our CabOver. But yeah, good old FLD. Been a great truck. Okay, well, she's got a new home. There's another one heading out. The good old cement days, so much fun. Repetitive for me, but I'm grateful for the opportunity. It was fun to do something different. I still miss Al. If any of you guys run to that cement plant, you know Al, tell him I said hi. He works like the checkout at night, because I would like to run at night to the cement runs. I would go leave after the boys are going to bed and run through the night. There's way less traffic and nobody there. You know, you get to the pickup and there wouldn't be anybody in line. Sometimes you would go there and there'd be 10 trucks in line. It would take you that much longer, add an hour and a half to your trip. But it was not that bad when you still live that way. Cool, I'm glad that it's going to get used by somebody I know and I love. The good people there. And also I spoke to the lead mechanic there, Taze, and he's familiar with those big cam 855s. He's like, yeah, you can get those things breathing or sucking air and give them fuel. They're pretty good to just keep running. So I was like, okay. And if we have to rebuild it, he's done one before. So I said, cool, man, that'd be awesome. Because Allison and Jerry out there are like, yeah, we don't mess with the dyno motors. We do the X15s and the ISXs, the 871s every now and then. If you don't know what I'm talking about, those are all Cummins motors. And Cummins is he was the inventor of the Jake brakes. I said before, who's going? Am I going? You going? Okay, Audi's going. I'll go. Might pass Golf. But there's a lot of history for Celeste Cummins. Invented a lot of cool stuff, made great stuff, but been a staple in the diesel industry. But he's the guy that's what Cummins is made after, Cummins. When I first got into trucks or started even with my personal Rams, I thought it was Cummings, like a G on the end, but then I saw the valve cover and I was like, oh, Cummins. Didn't know much about diesels. Didn't grow up on a farm or in a diesel world. I grew up in California, barely knew what a carburetor was, so kind of taught myself, learned my own because I wanted to learn it and I like it, and I'm trying to teach my sons the same kind of stuff. Taze is actually working on a 6.5 Duramax right now, or don't even know if it was called the Duramax back then. It's an older Chevy, like a 95, 96, 97 quad cab work truck, but trying to get that thing running because someone else had their hands on it and took the heads off, put it back on, and it's never ran since, so he's trying to redo it. So great friend to have, just a good guy too, very knowledgeable on these motors, just like Allison. So alrighty, well, I think we have our CabOver. I've been texting the guy who owns it. We're trying to set up a time to go see it, so I want to go see it in person, put the money in his hand and get the title in my hand, and then figure out the logistics of either getting it to run down. It runs, but getting it's had work done. It's had the frame stretched, so it needs the rear end, all the air lines reconnected for the bags and all that kind of stuff. So to do that, don't know if we can do it there, or if I'm just going to get it back here and start rebuilding it here. The tanks are a different color. Like it was for different, he added new tanks to it. Like he did a nice job with what he was doing. He just didn't finish it. But he's just trying to unload it. So anyways, we'll see if that fruitions. But let's get back on the load. See that 2 Kirsch loads. The one that I just ran last week, I called them, was on hold for about 5.5 minutes, and someone finally answered, and very monotone voice. And I said, hey man, looking to run this load for you guys like I did last week. And he's like, let me ask him. And then he said, we can do 17. I said, well, just let me know. I'm here waiting. Sage Robinson has a tanker load going down to Florida. Told them I'm available for that too, and they same thing was like 17 bucks. That's like all the way to West Palm or 1700. I said, to West Palm? Come on, guys. A little bit light, but we'll see. It's Monday. Everyone's getting back to work after the holiday, Easter. It should pick up a little bit more now for the weekend. Who knows though? Or not for the weekend, for the freight market, because it's dead. Pretty much January was okay this year, but then February fell off, and then March was hit and miss. But after Easter, it should start going into a good season. But then again, who knows? And who knows what's going to happen with that poor Francis Scott Key Bridge? It's now in shambles, and we're all out. That stuff's going to get rerouted to Charleston or Savannah, or is it going to go up north to Connecticut? Like, where is it going to? It's probably going to go a little bit everywhere. So we will see. But right now, focus on getting a load for Monday and getting back to work. We'll get back to this big girl. We did a little bit of polishing on the tank last night. That's why I power washed it, but not nearly as much as we did on the other one. I'll get her aired up, see if we get a load. There's nothing for Wishing. JB Hunt does call me, but I answered once and he told me that I'm just too high on my offers. I said, okay, well, you don't have to call me and tell me that. Just let my offer sit there. I mean, it's a little bit better. I didn't really even wipe it off that good, but she's definitely shinier. Yeah. And I did a little corner of this. Look how much shinier it is. But I need to do the whole thing. It's so much prettier. All right, I just got off the phone with the CabOver guy. I'm getting excited, but I don't want to get too excited because I just don't know if it's gonna come or someone else is gonna buy it. He said he almost had a guy trade for it last week, so we'll see. Let's get this thing aired up and ready, pre-tripped, in case we do get a load. My buddy at CH is trying to work a deal for me to get going down to Lakeland, $2,000, but I got to go up the hill a little bit to get it, but it's only 20,000 pounds, so he's stuck at 18. I said 2,000. We're trying to meet, but I am the lowest offer right now. We'll get this thing re-aired up. I already aired it up once. Just been sitting here looking for loads. But it's the week or the day after the long weekend, so stuff takes a little time to get going, but we're getting there. But I really want to go down to Florida because I want to put eyes on this CabOver, and if it works, put money in the guy's hand. It's about noon now, and I guess it's going to be a not today kind of thing because they got time to move the loads. I don't know, but just not for Wishing. Nothing's happening, but we're aired up, pre-tripped and ready to go. I'm just a little antsy to get down there and see this truck because it's kind of right up my alley. So we'll see. But for right now, W9 sits still. Want to get it going. Want to get a load, of course, but we're not going to take stuff for $1,400 to Orlando. And then the other one that I was going to get was $1,800, but I had to go up to Hendersonville to get it and then go all the way down to like Tampa area. So we'll see. See if anything comes. We'll get some lunch and keep looking at the boards. Yikes. Looks like, I don't know what happened there. You can't really go down. Oh, they took the power lines down. Dang it. Or not the power lines, the internet stuff. My goodness. Oh my goodness. They're all on the back of his truck. Was he trying to turn around down there? You can't turn around down there. Yikes. We're gonna get some lunch at good old Burger King. I haven't been here in a while. Got a guy on a bike right next to me. There you go. But yeah, I don't even think there's maybe a 48-foot with a day cab, but not a full-on, and that place is closed also, so he's definitely not trying to deliver there. Yikes. It's on his phone though. It's got a Volvo. Crazy. Look at that little Vespa. Little scooter looking thing. What is that thing? I don't know what it says on it. Just says single overhead cam. Or Soho? Maybe that's what it says. Maybe it doesn't say. So whatever. Let's go see if we can see it, that truck over there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But thanks to you guys for all the comments. That's not actual power lines. That's like the internet, you guys say, and phone stuff. Oh, man. US Trans Loco? Crazy good transportation. Oh, yeah. Man, so their internet went all the way down because of what happened with that truck. So unless you have cash, they're locking everybody in there. They're nice people, though. They know me. Unfortunate, crazy, but we got a load. That's the best thing. Sitting there waiting, and finally got one. I'll be working at first quality, but that means it'll be a 10,000 pound load, and I like that. Let's go see this CabOver. Man, oh man, oh man. Got the power company out here with a phone company. I don't know what that is. What does it say? Sumter Utilities. So hopefully they can get all that stuff reattached and lined up, because it costs people money. Because poor Burger King can't take any orders. It just shows you how much the internet gets runs the world, you know. If the grid goes down, we all go down. She's already pre-tripped, so let's fire her up. There you go. Turn and burn. We will be a work-in, which means we don't have an appointment, but first quality is always pretty good. It's robot loaded, so they'll probably just put us in a door and get us going. Last time we were there, I've never seen it only be us, the only truck that was there. So we'll see if it's a little bit busier today. But first, let's get there, get our doors open, get in a door, and see what we got. We don't have to deliver till about 5 o'clock. So Kirsch, if you ever have that, they set your appointment at like an hour before. I guess they want you to make sure you're there on time, which it's Walmart, you want to be, but he said on the phone, no, it's a 5 o'clock delivery, and it says 4 o'clock on the load board. So at least we know that, but that gives us time in the morning to go pay for the CabOver and get eyes on it, actually see it ourselves, take a video of it. Of course, you guys know I'll show all that to you, but I'm asking T-Dubs to go get the cash. She's got a little cash in the safe, but we need a little bit more for the rest of the purchase. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that going, and we'll have a new truck. That's pretty exciting if all goes well. I have to see it first, but it looks, from what I've seen, looks like it's going to be a fun truck to have for the channel. Let's see what that 85 looks like at 1:30 in the afternoon. We'll probably come back here right during traffic, say goodbye to the boys and T-Dubs. I forgot my ear pods at the house, and I think I've got everything packed that I need. It's getting warmer though. I'll probably grab another pair of shorts, and then get headed down there. He told me they got a lot of rain recently, so he doesn't want me parking in his yard, especially if my trailer's loaded, but it's gonna be a light load. I told him I could bobtail over there, but he said he'll come pick me up, but we will figure that out today on the way down there. But that's pretty cool. I'll probably go live right now and just talk about it. And I'm gonna need the place he was working with is too busy, so they're not really working on his truck. So I'm gonna need someone in the Lakeland area that you guys trust or you know that can kind of tighten up a couple little things so I can maybe drive this thing home. If I can't get it buttoned up and ready to roll home, then I will just get a low boy or a RGN from somebody, or pay somebody. And I would like to do it myself, come down there and get it, but I don't have that kind of trailer. Those trailers are not easy to get. You know, they're being used, so we'll see how we're gonna get it back. But I think I'll rather leave it down there and get it running right, and then drive it back home. That would be fun to have that little maiden voyage of driving a CabOver back to South Carolina. Right now, let's focus on getting over to first quality. My goodness, rest in peace, Dodge Caravan. Jeez, looks like the fire started in the back because the front of the engine was still there. Oh man, okay, making good time. It says 80 degrees. It feels a lot nicer. The breeze feels good, but you sit there in the sun, it's warm. Exit 21. 25 miles per hour, don't tip your truck over. My goodness. Made here pretty easy, no problem, no bad traffic. Just cruising with a couple trucks in a pack. Okay, we picked up from the vitamin place a couple times to the left, and we picked up from the paper towel and toilet paper place a lot. See how our QT's doing. Let's see what fuel costs. And the only thing that's kind of not on the checklist for this truck I'm buying is the Detroit 12.7, which is kind of crazy. They stretched the frame on it, so it has a little bit smoother ride for being a CabOver. And it has a rear end of a 2006 T2000, I think it's called. I don't know. Another Kenworth. So it's got a more modern suspension for the rear with I don't know if the old one was spring rod or what it was, but it's got airbags out of a newer one now, and it also has a 2014 13-speed transmission, which is pretty cool. 364 for diesel, not too bad. We will need to fill up a little bit more before we go head down there. We're gonna meet him in the morning, go get eyes on the truck, see exactly what it needs to get running. See maybe if he has a shop to suggest to get it to, because I just don't have the tools and stuff with me to do the stuff that needs to be done to get it roadworthy. But it definitely is a cool truck. Definitely is exactly what I'm looking for in terms of the same kind of sleeper as this truck, because I just want them both side by side with each other. Kind of the same truck, you know. You know me, crazy me. So, and it won't be I know a lot of you guys are concerned, like, oh, it's not a working truck, it's not a like comfortable everyday truck. That's not what I'm trying to do with it. That's what this truck's for. I'm just trying to have it as a content, some fun for the kids too. A couple local runs here and there, maybe get a flatbed trailer, run some stuff around. There's people out there swimming. There you go. I don't know if that water's warm enough for me yet, but they're out there on the pontoon. The water level is still up though, which I love. But yeah, it's just going to be a more of a content truck. Just kind of I've always wanted one. It's something that's intriguing to a lot of us truckers, I think. I've been in this game 6 years, but these are the trucks I used to see around the roads when I was a kid. When I was born in 1980, I would see these pulling Vaughns or Lucky's or Albertsons. Those are the supermarkets down there, and where I lived, I'd see them on the highway pulling those dry-van trailers, those reefer trailers. And I had no idea what they were back then. I just thought they looked cool, and I loved a little flapper at the top of the exhaust. So now we'll have our own air heater. Maybe we'll name it air or heater. You know what T-dubs call it? Space heater. Maybe that's what we'll name it, because we're gonna probably get a intake that looks like a space heater for T-dubs, just like the one at Matt's. And people are saying, "Oh, that Matt's like what I told my CH broker buddy." I was looking at trying to get down to Florida to get this. He's like, "Matt's really got to you, didn't it?" Like, no, I've seen all those cool trucks. Yeah, I've seen them a lot before, but I've always wanted a CabOver, and the FLD's just sitting there, not doing nothing with it. So if I'm gonna have that money tied up in that truck, I might as well get something else that's kind of a little bit, I don't know, up my alley, a little fun. So well, that's what we're getting. We're getting a CabOver that has the nice sleeper. It's not roomy at all like this truck. It just has pretty much two beds on top of each other, but it has a lot more room than the other ones that are flat tops. You just kind of roll back and there's just a bed back there. So that's what I wanted. But yeah, we almost bought, we wanted to buy, there's that Hummer, Corvette and a Hummer, a lot more cars than a lot. Cool looking one, the electric Hummer. What's his name? Chad Keegan. It's funny because one of my best friends in the world, he lives in LA now. His name's Keegan. Met him in Arizona. And then this guy's name, great personality. Saw him at Matt's, hung out with him. T-Dubs actually jumped in his CabOver. But he has another one, it's the same sleeper. It has that top Aerodyne, top windows like my sleeper does in this W9. But it has a little more room back there. He was selling it, I don't know if he still is. But he didn't want to sell it to me. He was like, no, I'm going to hold it for a little bit. And I said, all right, no worries, man. So we did, but that one also wasn't the color I wanted, but it's a nice truck. His truck's real nice. And I don't know if his has a big cam or not, or what motor was in it, but it wasn't in Detroit. But either way, that wasn't meant to be, but looks like this one might be. Here we are at our McDonald's. That car has a wait, so we'll go ahead and take our turn. We got creep coming down the pipe. Barely missed that curve. Ooh, missed that gear too. And here we are, right up here. See a few trucks out there, not too many though. Definitely working today. Now the appointment says for 1 o'clock, about 2:15 right now, 2:20. So hopefully they'll give me a little grace and put me in the line. Because the quicker I get out of here, get home, see the babies, see T-Dubs, kiss them, say goodbye, and then be ready for the morning. Go check out this truck. Winter Haven, Florida, Walmart. Justin. 65. Thank you. door 65. Nice black trailer. Nice bumper too, I like that. Little billet in the middle. Look at that little single axle FLD. We got all kinds of cool stuff around here. My only concern is I think 65 is one of the doors that's kind of like blocked by the guardrail that they have over here. Praying not though, we'll see. But yeah, a lot busier today than it was that last Sunday I came over here. I think I got lucky. I think that blue Cascadia is kind of by 65. These guys right here are the 70s. 76 through 65. So we're right on the end of it. But luckily we have one spot between that blue truck and our door, so we can kind of edge out over here, throw our hazards on. And yeah, if there was two trucks here on each side, we'd have a little bit harder time getting in here. But this should be not a piece of cake, but not too bad. Okay, hazard zone. Back it up, Terry. Just went live for a little bit. You guys are good luck, because right after I got off the live, we got a green light. So we're all loaded up. Well, we are sealing our paperwork in the back. Walmart just moved in. Let's get home, get refreshed. Let's get down to get this truck. It says 80 degrees, but it is a little chilly still. Wind, a little breeze. I wouldn't jump in that water. I don't know if those people are still out here. But the lake's so high up, I can't wait to get back on it. There's a nice boat coming up there too. Well, maybe a couple more weeks before we get out there. Late April probably starts getting warmer, mid-May. But we gotta get out the lake house. We have not been out there since the drywall got done. Lone Star Texas Ranger stayed out there before we did. It's crazy. So we gotta just get out there, check on things, and hopefully get that shed moved that I'm talking about. All right, new Escalade, wait right there. There we go. I was gonna stop at exit 21, but I really want to get home, get some more shorts because it's gonna be nice and hot out there in Florida, and then say bye and get on the road because I want some sleep. And if he's gonna meet me about 8:30 in the morning, so well, that truck needs a new belt. QT's busy though; it's full. Let's just jump right on 85 and get these 45 minutes back home. Get on down to Florida. There we go. Uh-oh, gaining on this guy. There did the brakes. I love when I got a light load. Just don't want nothing falling out of these boxes. This guy has suspectedly oh, we got a tire on the road too. All kinds of hazards. Someone lost a tire. Whoever lost that tire either doesn't know it or doesn't care because there's still pieces of it and it's been like 3 or 4 miles. That guy got stopped for going too fast, but there's still pieces of tires were hidden, so either one of the two, doesn't know it or doesn't care. But keep it slow through Greenville, I say that all the time. Keep that 65, 60 miles an hour. Oh, there it is. That guy right there. So you finally noticed it because it was an inside tire. Somebody probably yelled at him, but the whole tread was gone off of it. It was inside trailer tire, so sometimes you don't see it. Hopefully someone else stops by and tells you, hey, got this going on. Our CB's on, but I didn't hear any chatter, so. All right, he's off the road though. Gotta get a tire. Quick pit stop at the house. Try and do a quick, maybe 20 minutes, but we'll see how these boys let me escape because I love them to death, and they 40,000 questions, and then 40,000 I want to go say goodbye, honk the horn, start the truck, all the good stuff. So let's do that for a second and get a couple more pairs of shorts because it's hot. Oh, okay. Big girl. Oh, we might have done some couch work because there's a giant box in the backyard. Hi, little bubbers. You're still so clean. Haven't been rolling in dirt. First one to come greet me. Okay. Oh, I see you, Teeks. I see you. Oh, yes, I see you. Oh, Teeks.
Hi.
A few questions that I need to know. Have you ever loved me so?
No,
how long
you
has this
ever
been?
loved me
My
so?
main question is, how long has this been going on?
Okay, it's been going on for like 30 minutes.
Only 30 minutes?
45.
45 minutes.
45 minutes, about almost an hour. But it's only because we're not as strong as Mr. Justin.
Oh, okay.
Where have you been, baby?
I got work. Go roll in Tampa. Go buy a truck.
Come check it out.
Well, that's for your video. If you want to see what this ends up like, check out Just Truckin' Wives
Please
video.
do.
Just
Well,
Truckin' Wives
yeah,
featuring D Nice.
Yeah.
It'll be out probably next couple days.
Oh, geez. All right. Just put the trash cans back in real quick, and I take a gander at my wheels, and they are yellow. It's all pollen. Spring is here. Okay. Boys are all upstairs playing with the neighbor kids. I'm going to get going, but try not to be seen, because they will. I'm gonna bring these, because I know flip-flops and trucks, but if I go to the beach waiting for a load out of Savannah, maybe need some flip-flops. Okay, trash cans are back. Oh yeah, check out these games, guys. These games right here, guys, my neighbors gave us to us.
They're so fun.
And so we bought another one, and we have 2 more coming maybe, and we bought extra balls.
Yes, for us and the neighbors. We were like,
Because they go on the ground.
yeah, because they lost a couple. And we're like, oh my
If you've never heard of it, it's called what? Bullseye?
God. Bullseye ball.
Bullseye ball. We got 2 more coming.
My high score is 63.
I thought you had 64.
It was 63.
And I had 65.
Yeah.
But I've had 63 twice. Got money for me? Thank you. Day cab. Let's go. Appreciate
I'm so
you.
excited.
People in the live were pretty excited too. Like,
I didn't even get to see it. I
Yeah,
was
it was
kind of a little preoccupied.
gonna need some work, but I'd rather be working on that than a day cab, the FLD, even though I want the motor to FLD. Anyways, gotta go. One more thing before I get going. Kaysen got AB honor roll and Cash got A honor roll. That is awesome. So they are doing great in school, and Cash got a pretty cool. Kaysen is such a great friend to others and leads by example. I love it. So get these games, fight your neighbors, buy extra balls because they fly on the ground. And I got to get going. Okay, got the money. I know, Tiki. I won't forget the money. Got it? Day cab ready? Let's go. I'll give you hugs. Oh, baby. Got those boxes outside for T-dubs. We will break them down and probably use them as fire kindle. But it's time to hit the road. So I'll leave right now. I'll be there about 2 a.m. So Murphy, get back, buddy. Oh, both you guys. Oh, geez. Lock the pups away. Now we can leave. Luckily, none of the boys saw me. Kylan said hi for a second, but he was more interested in playing games with our neighbor's daughter. So he went right back up there. Okay? Quick getaway, because we got to get going. The winner for fuel is exit 9. At least, that's a nice 990 over there. See that blue one? Man, it's got a little coffin sleeper on a new 990 to Kenworth. Yeah, best price I could find was $335. That was before we left. Truck Smarter has, what was it, $340 again down there in Georgia. I'll make sure you check out Truck Smarter's new fuel network. They did pick up Sap Brothers recently, so they're always adding new people, just like they're always adding new brokers. I saw 3 new brokers today I never heard of. One of them was not factorable though, so make sure you check that. The very, very bottom, scroll to the bottom, they will say factorable or not. It's just kind of a, if they're too new kind of thing, they won't be factorable, but maybe give it 30 days, 90 days, they will be, so always check that. But majority of them, 95% of the brokers on Truck Smarter are factorable. So just like the one we're taking down, Kirsch, which I haven't worked with Kirsch till I found him on Truck Smarter. Crazy. If you don't know what Truck Smarter is, it's the completely free load board, the only one of its kind out there. And it's every load I've found for the last, what, year and a half, 2 years, has been on there. All right, here we go. We're using the fuel card, and we're hitting a 7-Eleven. I've picked up right there to the left before. Looks like they got a bunch of trailers. Got trailers on the train tracks. Man. There's another W9 coming out, an older one. Doesn't even have the side windows. Got the circle headlights. What year is that thing? Even the windows up top are a little bit older. Give them a little wave. Towaway Express. Okay. It's hot, guys. It says 78, but man, it feels hotter than that. That humidity starting to kick in. Here we go. Still pretty empty, but a little bit more people here than there was last time. Still got that same logging truck just sitting over there. Alright, let's fill her up. Gotta be careful through here. There is a lot of presence of DPS right here. He's kind of just coming through his window. Maybe he pulled him over on the highway. But they'll be like right here at the exit also, just sitting there waiting. See, I guess, see if you're speeding. See if something looks out of the ordinary. I don't know. But there are a lot. It's a nice W9 right there. Well, my goodness. This is the second time. I think my last trip coming back, I hit the rolling stop. But like just caught it, you know, like I almost got past it, but we're what, 8 cars back from the rolling stop. So we're just cruising along. They're probably setting cones up ahead or something. But yeah, we'll see how long this takes. Here we go. We are finally rolling again. They must have just been moving some equipment over or setting more cones out, but we're finally going. That was a good half an hour at least of just creeping. So, oh yeah, they're setting cones out right there. All right, that's what they're doing. Getting ready for the night. We just caught it right at the wrong time. Maybe 5-10 minutes earlier, we would have been cruising. No worries. But I got a new email just tonight. I know a lot of you guys are signed up for the newsletter already, but if you're not, check out right here on the right. This is just different stuff that Drug Smarter's kind of rolling out, but they're always trying to improve and do different things. And they have their own YouTube channel now, so if you want to see Dan, the CEO, getting interviewed, or they have a lot of short format stuff more, the reels kind of thing that I do. Oh, here's all the dump trucks ready to go. New fuel discounts coming out, kind of how their factoring has no contracts, their help centers getting updated, all that kinds of stuff. But check out that YouTube channel. I'll put it up here on the left with that scrolling on the right. Give them a sub, give them a subscribe, and they've been so good to us, so good to me. When I was searching through 8 to 10 apps every morning with my coffee, they consolidated all those into one and then introduced me to new brokers I've never heard of. So if you're trying to come out here and be an owner-operator, be a spot market, book your own load kind of person like I do, sure, I'm a day up guy. It's a little more stressful, but you get a lot more. I get my fuel covered. If I book this load on the app or on Kirsch's app beforehand, $1,400 maybe is what I'll get for it. If I'm lucky, maybe 15. But if you wait day up and they need it moved, you can get 19. That pays for your fuel all the way down there and back. So that's kind of what I do. But I'll teach you guys more about that and maybe make out some more videos for them. But definitely, please subscribe to their YouTube channel if you get a chance. If you're interested in being a HOO, if you're interested in all that kind of stuff. But all the options they have to offer into one little app that's completely free is awesome. Plus their factoring is the best in the business. I actually had another factoring company approach me recently, and I told them what I was getting percentage-wise with Drug Smarter, and they said, "Is that no recourse?" And I said, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh wow." And they couldn't even touch it. So I said, "Cool." So even with our money being worth less these days and charges going up with more with credit cards, it's still a really good rate for Drug Smarter. And like they said, they pay on holidays and they pay on weekends too, which is unheard of for some other companies. You wouldn't get paid on the Easter weekend till today, till probably tonight. So check them out. A little plug for them. They've been so good to me, and it was great hanging out with them at Bats. And there goes a cement truck right there going the other way. But we're cruising now. I don't know if I've been on this side of the road, if this is a new stretch they've opened up recently. Who knows? But we'll get up here to about exit 125. I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten since Burger King, my chicken sandwich, when that truck was taking down some telephone lines. So I'll probably they got really good chicken tenders at exit 125, a big old piece of chicken. So it's not too late. I think they still keep it open until about 9. I'll be there about, with that little setback, I'll be about 8:15. Get some grub in our tub and close this video because I got 95 rolling to do tonight. And I'm excited about tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Please send a prayer for me that it all goes good with the purchase, and if it is what I want it to be, and if it doesn't have too much work to need to be done, that's not the amount of work. I don't care if I have to rebuild the motor or all that kind of stuff. It's the kind of truck I want. But I just want it done right. Check out that frame. I don't know much about stretching frames, but the person who did it has stretched a bunch of trucks. So he says he's very reputable. We'll check that out and check out that air suspension and just see kind of what needs to be done. What all needs to be hooked back up. I know it needs fuel tanks hooked back in. He just said it's just a matter of getting the lines ran right, and he said there's plenty of airline going back to those to the back axle. That needs to be done, and I guess he just doesn't want to do it. He's just for something like that. You kind of wonder, like, is it really that hard, or something else wrong? You kind of want to put hands on it and see it. You don't want to just buy it, especially a truck like this. But I definitely, even if for the price I'm paying, even if it just didn't have a motor in it, it had the cab, but I wanted a pretty dang clean interior, I would still pay what I'm paying for it. So it's a great time to buy a truck when the market's down so bad, because a lot of people are not interested in trucking. They're selling their stuff. So I guess it'd be a good canvas for us. Let's get down there and put eyes on it, and I'll close this video out once we get to exit 125. Exit 125. There we go, I'm hungry. Get refreshed, get some food, close this video, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for, I guess, praying for me. Hopefully this CabOver's a good deal. It seems like it is for the market, for what these trucks are going for these days, what all trucks are going for these days. It's time to buy. Keep saying that. If you're ever thinking about being in trucking, time is now to start looking for a truck. Maybe not start your authority, but get at least a truck. So that is it. Good prices on them. We'll see if it's all we want, and it's going to be something we can go ahead and bring back to life, or bring all the way to life. It looks like it's already been kind of taken care of and brought up to speed. Should have chosen a different gear right there. Definitely has some cool add-ons. The rear suspension all upgraded, the newer 13-speed, and we just got to make sure that we learn that 855 big cam and all that good stuff. We're gonna go in the vendor parking. I don't know why that truck's parked right there. I said, well, it's busy. Almost every spot's full. That's why. Get our headlights off them. Close out this video. But on that note, God bless you guys. Let's get down here and check out another Kenworth. Don't forget to know your worth, and we will see you on the next one.